Charlottetown tonight as the horses swing in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Back upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron for the call.
I See True Grit, Bank of Dead, Jeb, Rockin' Indy, Mick Dundee, Creepin', Screen Test on the outside. The 8th race, they're on the gate. Top of the stretch. Approaching a start. The rough and pacing Bank of Dead, the first one out. Second is Rockin' Indy. Third, I See True Grit. From the outside, Mick Dundee fourth. Way wide fifth is Screen Test. Then in at the rail, Jeb and the trailer. That's Creepin'. They straighten up the back stretch. They're 3 wide as they chase Bank of Dead in the early going. The farthest out is Mick Dundee second. Third up the rail is I See True Grit. Rockin' Indy dropped in fourth. Then fifth is Jeb. Sixth is Screen Test. And trailing the field, Creepin'. There's a Saturday night brouhaha going on the front end here. Bank of Dead giving the cold shoulder to Mick Dundee. 28 and 2 opened it up, and they've settled absolutely nothing up front. They're to it and at it and to it, coming towards the half. Mick Dundee on the outside leading it. Bank of Dead is second. I See True Grit. Oh, Screen Test was already there towards the rail, Rockin' Indy. Then on the outside, it's Jeb trailing the field, Creepin' 57 and 1 was the half. 3 wide at 5-8, and Screen Test farthest out the leader. Mick Dundee going a grueling trip is second. Third on the outside is I See True Grit. Bank of Dead fourth. On the outside, Jeb is fifth. Then Creepin', Rockin' Indy got shuffled to the trailing spot. 3/4 in 1, 26 and 2. It's all Screen Test by a half a dozen with an 8 to go. Mick Dundee second. I See True Grit third. Jeb at the rail fourth. They're in the home stretch now. This one's all over. Screen Test and a white-hot Corey McPherson. He'll get his 4th win on the night. I See True Grit up against Mick Dundee in the place picture. Time for the mile. Screen Test 1:55.4. 8th race under a judge's inquiry.
Okay, here's the replay for race number 8 from Redshores in Charlottetown tonight. There is an inquiry, but we'll walk you through the race here and wait for the official result. What a battle early here tonight. Bank of Dead against Mick Dundee. And as Van said, they were at it big time here tonight to the opening quarter. 28 and 2, still at it to the half. 57 and 1 was Mick Dundee and Bank of Dead. Corey took full advantage of the early speed battle. He went 3 wide at the half, cleared up, and basically it was all over then. Up to 3/4, 126 and 2. Home and cooled here now, 1:55 and 4. Tight for second, but when Corey made that move at the half, it was all over. No doubt about the winner. Screen Test and McPherson. He's got 4 on the night.
Judge's inquiry involves the conduct of race 8 coming towards the first half mile. Results of the inquiry, no violations. Well, welcome to the Corey McPherson Show on this Saturday night at the Driving Park. He'll visit the winner's circle for the 4th time, a quadruple. Screen Test getting him there. Bay Pacing Gelding 4 by Vertical Horizon. from the Cam's Card Shark Dam, starring Roll. Owned by the Kickin' Horse Stable of York and William Andrew of Calgary, Alberta, trained by Stephen Gass, Corey McPherson has the quad. 155 and 4/5 a mile. Screen test in the 8th. There has been a dead heat for second in the 8th race between numbers 1 and 5. I See True Grit and Mick Dundee are second in the dead heat.